I really got to do all this extra stuff to get this thing to work. It wasn't really, I was acting a fool today, so I had to do a lot to get this to work. So, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Doggie Diamonds, Doggie Diamonds TV. I should have been on here at 9:45 like I planned, but technology had another plan for me. It was like, we're not ready to go on, so we're not gonna go on. So basically, that's what happened. So I'm here now. I'm live. Hit that like button. I'm gonna open the phone lines. I want y'all to call in. Talk. We talk about whatever tonight. Whatever's on your heart. Super chat is open. PayPal. Everything is available. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need I need those likes. You know what I'm saying? I need those likes. I've been on here frequently with y'all. I've been, trying to stay engaged with my audience, my supporters as much as possible, giving y'all content. That's what I've been doing. So I need them likes. I need them super chats. I need them I need everything. You know what I'm saying? I need everything. So what's up with y'all? Man, my voice so groggy. Sound like Jadakiss in this room. I need to I should have brought some water, but I ain't bring. Somebody bring me some water. Who got some water for me? Nah, but I should have brought some water. I ain't bring no water, none. I was so busy having technical issues with this program that I use, and then they updated it, and there's all this other madness and stuff. So whatever. So I'm here. I'm gonna open up these phone lines, man. Uh, uh, and I'm gonna let y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? I wanna hear what y'all got to say. I wanna hear what's going on with y'all, and I'm gonna hear what's on your mind. Ask me some questions, whatever you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to talk about. So I just have one request. Just don't curse. Just say no, don't. Only reason why you can't curse is because YouTube act very funny with me. Other people you might see they get away with it on their channel. They don't rock with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think YouTube wants me on here. So they'll just demonetize my video and do all this type of extra stuff. And I don't care if I'm not getting monetized when I'm getting these $3,000-$4,000 donations that other people be getting. I don't get all that. So I need all mines. So this is it. If you curse, I'm just gonna cut you off. That's it. So you know what I'm saying? If you curse, I'm just gonna cut you off mid sentence. While you talking, you just going just get banged on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, yo, what just happened? I ain't even I was saying something. Nah, you got cut off, You gotta y'all gotta start having a little bit more discipline, when you see rules and you see somebody, say don't do something, don't do it. But a lot of times people just be, they can't control themselves. You just have no self-control. You got to have self-control. You got to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? You got to have discipline. So without further ado, I am going to open up the phone lines and get to it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? If y'all ready, then let's go. If y'all not ready, man, y'all not ready, man, then just let me know. But if y'all ready, I'm opening that up right now. Pause. Open up the phone lines right now. So you see the number, you see what it say on the screen. Please follow instruction. If you do not follow instruction, you're going to really bother me and I'm going to bang on you. So let's see who's the first caller, the first test, the first person to call in, and hopefully this audio thing worked, because last night with MC8 it was this disaster. Like I said, this program, they updated it on me and they did something they had no business doing. So the phone numbers on the screen is 718-577-1346. I'm going to make somebody a moderator too, who I see a few people that's always in here. So I'm going to actually make them moderators. Here we go. Hold on one second. Let me make these two people moderators because they're always in here. So, just get them a wrench so they can hold my room down. I don't really care about you know, trolls and people talking crazy. That don't really bother me. But the numbers on the screen, man, 718-577-1346, man. Call in. You know what I'm saying? Call in. I need some feedback. I need some, I need some chit chatter right now. The numbers up there. Call in. You know what I'm saying? Call in. 577-1346. I gotta put another timestamp and say, well, people started calling around this time. Is that not the number or something? Like, what's going on? Hold on, where's my phone? Hold on. Cause I ain't seen nobody call yet, so I'm getting kind of confused. Hold on, I got two phones. Is that the number? Maybe I gave out the wrong number. I don't think I gave out the wrong number. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I see number calling right now. What's up, this Doggie Diamonds? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, big homie? It's Matt Slander.
Okay, what's the word? So, what you want to talk about tonight?
What's good? I want to talk about how Sue Surf choked again in the third round against 40 bars
Wow.
with the queen, the king versus queen's back. You know what I'm saying? Like URL, they were doing their thing today, and it's like people were fighting me all the time. I said, yo, this dude is trash. He's overrated.
Surf ain't
right?
trash. You can't say Surf is trash.
He's trash. He's trash, Doggy.
Come on, man.
Doggy,
He's not
trash.
trash.
I'm telling you, he's garbage. He's garbage. I'm gonna tell you what he is. He's Stromile Swift. Like, I don't know. Like, if you know who he is.
I know who Stromile Swift is.
Like when he'll give you a good dunk. 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 But he's not gonna win you the game. Like who like you see him on ESPN, but he's not gonna win you nothing. He's a bum. He's trash.
So people in the chat room, do y'all agree with that? Sue Surf is nah. Sue Surf ain't trash. I don't think
this is the second battle in a row. Yo, Doggy, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, no. Seriously, what are we doing here? He had Lux.
Okay.
Right? He had Lux and he choked against Lux.
Okay.
You had a female in front of you. And you choked against a female. What are we doing here?
She choked too. I seen her stumble too.
So what? Okay. We know that they're both choke prone. They're both choke prone. We know that. But you Sue Surf, right? You the almighty Sue Surf. How many years we've been going through this? Oh, he's the best. He's this, he's that. Nothing. I'm sick of him. He's out of here. He's done.
Okay, so by that analogy, then chess is trash too. Then
all of them gotta go. They all gotta go. I'm sick. They all gotta go. What do you mean? What do you mean? First of all, let me tell you something right now. The money that they request and they think they, they think they deserve all this stuff.
All right, this is what I'm gonna agree with you on. The money that they get, the money that they request, the money that
you gotta go.
The money that they the money that they get, the money that they request, the money that they think they deserve, they definitely don't come prepared enough. But at the same time, we have to look at the fact that dudes is getting paid for. Dudes is paying them. If you could come unprepared.
Hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, come on, though.
No, listen to me. If you could come unprepared every battle and you still gonna get paid, you not gonna keep coming unprepared?
So then we need to smack. That means smack. You know what smack needs to do? Hey, book Mass Slander. I'm gonna get a ghostwriter and then just and that's it. Pay me 20 bands.
It falls on Smack,
20,
though.
Pay me 20 bands.
Yo, it falls on Smack in the URL. They keep
Smack,
booking them.
nobody. Let me tell you something right now. Nobody takes Smack serious no more. He sits there. He could barely say a whole damn sentence without saying, you know what I mean? Let's call it a buck. Okay? All right? Smack is a legend. We grew up on smack or whatever. But at the same time, he's just the front man.
Anyway,
What are you doing? You talking about, yo, I'm not. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. Yeah, you are eating it. Yeah, you are eating it.
Let me get
Yeah,
some
you
more.
are.
Let me get some more callers in. We know you hate
It's
Smurf.
crazy.
Surf. Damn, I call him
Subvert. As you say, he called him
Surf.
Subvert. You know
Sue
what you
Surf. Now
did.
that's my dude. That's my dude on a personal level.
Nah, man,
So
get out
yo,
of here.
let me get
No,
some more
hold on,
callers in.
hold on. No doubt. Peace.
All right, peace. Yep.
Peace. I gotta go.
Yo, what's up? What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Yo, Doggy, what's going on with you, fam?
What's going on? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from L.A.
L.A. What's going on? What you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, I just want to just put it out there. I saw the tweet from Isaiah Thomas in regards to the GOAT, and LeBron James is the GOAT. Let's just get that out the way, dog.
Okay, all right. So Isaiah Thomas is not biased.
No, he's not. You can't look at it in the vacuum from the 89-90 Pistons champions, and then when Isaiah refused to shake Michael Jordan's hand, you can't really hold that against him because it was all in the heated. There was an intense rivalry.
No, I'm just saying he's not biased against Jordan. Period. Because all right, forget about the rivalry. He was left off of the Dream Team. You don't think he's still mad at that?
No. Isaiah, I think, has had an illustrious career. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a champion. He's probably one of the best all-around point guards the game has ever seen.
I agree with you.
Because Isaiah, nobody could break the defense down like Isaiah. I mean, I was, back in that era, so I remember. And I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Jordan, but I just never bought into the whole Jordan is the GOAT ideology.
So Jordan, qualify how LeBron James is the GOAT. The GOAT. I'll be quiet. Go ahead, qualify.
The GOAT. Okay. LeBron James is the only player now to have won championships with 3 different franchises.
Okay. Keep going.
And just in the amount of time that it took for him to achieve all that he's achieved in his career, it took Jordan twice as long. And you can't really look at it from the standpoint of durability, because Jordan wasn't playing against nobody in the Big East. Who did they have? Bird. As far as that era that could hold Jordan.
How many? All right, let me ask you a question. How many Hall of Famers did Jordan stop from getting a ring?
How many Hall of Famers did he stop from getting the ring?
You want me to tell you, or you?
Reggie Miller.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
From that era, when we're strictly speaking from that era.
Keep going.
Let's see. Patrick Ewing.
Okay. Karl Malone, John Stockton, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Clyde Drexler. The first time he had to wait for Jordan to retire to get a ring with Houston.
No doubt.
So how is he? Charles Barkley.
Barkley, yeah.
So those are Hall of Famers. Those are some of them people are top 50 players. Now, who did LeBron stop from getting a ring that was top 50 players? Because everybody who he played, he didn't stop anyone.
But answer me this, Doggy. Mm-hmm. If there was no Scottie Pippen, there would be no Champions 6 rings that Jordan have. If there was no Pippen, there was no Jordan.
That's why it's a team, though. But that's why it's a team. This guy has AD on his team. Every time LeBron won a ring, he didn't do it by himself. You show me one team that he won by himself.
He was a dominating player. He came in and...
He better be I mean, he's only like 6'8", 270 pounds. He better be the dominant player. I mean, is at the... I'm going to give it to you like this, right? Pause. I like LeBron. I'm definitely not a LeBron. I don't go against LeBron. I like his game, but when it comes to Michael Jordan, we talking 6 for 6. He broke his foot, and LeBron has been playing for 17 years. 17 years and came in
still in his top form
and came in out of high school. So of course he's going to accomplish more. Jordan played 2 years of college and wasn't even the top pick 2 years out of college. Listen, also Jordan played when they was beating steam off the players, where they was clotheslining you in the paint. LeBron, if you tap him, he's crawling on the floor crying. LeBron never really got hurt. Also, we in a day and time where technologies allows the players to be more durable because of technology. They didn't have, all they had was ice back then in the ice bucket. Now they got all types of stem cells, vitamin drips,
rejuvenation therapy.
And hyperbaric chambers and all that. So come on, I know my sports. I just don't talk about sports. You know what I'm saying? But I know. So I'm going to have to disagree with you. Isaiah Thomas is been a hater of Michael Jordan, as he should be. That was his rival. But LeBron is not the GOAT. The greatest of, when you say the greatest of all time, I mean, for me.
But let me ask you this, Doggy. If you, when you're talking about Isaiah Thomas and why I make the case that he's not a hater, it's because he had LeBron at number 1. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar number 2, Jordan at number 3. He didn't even have Jordan, he didn't even have Magic Johnson, who's this guy, in his top 3, and so he gave it ahead. He gave the GOAT of ahead of Magic Johnson. So that's why I don't consider him biased, or I don't consider him.
So you could be the GOAT and never take game-winning shots. You never take the game-winning shots.
It's overall what you bring, with the talent that you bring to an organization.
I mean,
and you can't deny.
He has the same. He does triple doubles. That's the same thing. I forgot his name, but I mean, listen. If you want to make a case for LeBron being the GOAT based off of stats, then whose stats is touching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? He put everything out. His stats, I mean, we can't talk stats. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got that on lock. And I'm not, when Kareem and them was playing, I was, the early 80s. I don't really remember, I was too young, but at the end of it all, imagine what Wilt Chamberlain was doing. Don't you know that they outlawed dunking because some of them, these dudes were so big. They couldn't even dunk.
Yeah, the Wilt Chamberlains, the Connie Hawkins.
Now let me give you another one before I go. How does LeBron pass Kobe? How did he go? How is he the GOAT over Kobe?
I mean, you have to look at it strictly from what LeBron is able to do across several different organizations and be the impact player that he has been when he was in Miami, when he was in Cleveland, as far as coming here to LA and doing what he's doing. I mean, we're going to have to agree to disagree respectfully, Doggy. I mess with your channel, bro.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Ain't no beef. Elgin Baylor, that's the guy who Elgin Baylor averaged a triple-double.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Elgin Baylor, or I'm picturing somebody, but it might have been Elgin Baylor. But let me get some more callers in. Yo, that's a good topic. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that.
No doubt. I had to get that off my chest. But
all right, peace.
I mess with your channel, Doggy. And let me say this though, the MC8 interview was excellent, bro.
Thank you.
I peeped that out. As all your interviews.
Thank you.
Thorough, professional, and I'm gonna continue to support your channel, fam.
Thank you very much. Peace. All right. So we got the 804 in the building. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Doggy? My name's Chris Miles, but you may know me as Critics of Culture.
Okay, Critic. Yes, I definitely do know you from Instagram. So what we talking about tonight? Oh, Oscar Robertson. You right. Oscar Robertson, not Elgin Baylor. Mars Jetson. So what we talking about, Critics of Culture? What we doing tonight?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for supporting my page and content. I've been
Yes.
a content creator on Instagram for about a year now,
Okay.
and I just want to first thank you for that. And I actually had some dope ideas I wanted to share with you, and just want to get your take on one of them. I was just wondering if I could share with you now or either later.
Let's do it behind the scenes because people like to steal. So any ideas, they might be like, I'm going to take that. So just send me a DM and we'll talk about them ideas there. Because anything here, people steal. So Critics of Culture, make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Definitely has a lot of hip hop perspective, just strictly hip hop content on his page, but it's good content and stuff. So anything else you wanted to build about?
Nah, man, I just wanted to, let you know that I appreciate all you've done for the culture. I'm definitely from that generation
Yes.
that grew up watching, your videos on World Star and
Yes.
YouTube, Forbes, DVD, all those things. So that's why I just want to say it's an honor for you to even, appreciate my content and share it on your page.
Thank you. All right, family. We'll build later on. Send me the DM.
All right, man, take it
All right,
easy.
peace. Yep. All right, 614. What's your name? Where you calling from? Turn your computer down.
I'm out of Detroit, man. This
Detroit.
Doggie Diamonds on
Yes.
the phone.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
D,
I'm
pause.
honored to meet you there, brother. My name's Patrick Muhammad, man.
Okay, so bro, what we talking about tonight? Let's go. What we getting into?
Well, I want to say I appreciate your interview with Cam.
Thank you. That's my
West
guy.
Coast Cam,
Right
I really,
there. Yes.
yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Even though he
I
didn't
really
hook me up
do,
with
bro.
the bean pies like he was supposed to, but that might have been my bad because I love bean pies. So we got to figure that out.
You in New York?
I know, but we know what it is. I want the squash pies. I want the squash pies. Like, the bean pies is cool, but I've had some squash pies from some of the brothers.
You in New York?
He's like, you in New York, fool. You better find them. So what we talk about
I'm
tonight?
just saying, man. You don't have to wait until this shit to you from the West Coast, man. You in New York where you got it all at, bro.
Got you.
You got it all.
So what we
Listen,
talk
bro,
about
I just
tonight?
wanted to. Well, it's like this, man. I don't really have anything. I just wanted to call to congratulate you, and I like your partner. I keep up with you and your partner, Emrek.
Yes. That's
And
my
I really
guy,
appreciate what y'all do, bro. And I just saying, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody start supporting you versus the other guy, the culture vulture guy. You know what I'm saying? These black platforms are gonna should be getting more subscriptions and subscribers to that, man. So I think that y'all should just keep it up, brother. Keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting both sides of the story, because I saw what's going on with MCA and that brother Jojo Capone, which blew my wig back.
Yeah.
So,
That's definitely JoJo's my guy. So just trying to weed through that. It is
right.
what it is.
Yes, sir.
So, go ahead. So yeah, all right, let me get some more callers in. Thank you for calling. I'm gonna get some bean pies in your honor too.
Hey, thank you, there, brother.
Right,
Hey,
peace.
go ahead and get them, bro. You got them in New York. You got everything in New York.
Will do. Yeah, I will do. I gotta hit my brother Jabril Muhammad with the Books for Life store. He definitely had them there. You know what I'm saying? The old store.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
All right.
See, there you go. Problem solved.
Yep. All right.
Assalamu alaikum,
Peace.
family.
Yep. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Hey,
So yeah, all right. Let me get
this
some
is
more-
61. This is 929, but you gotta 617, but you gotta cut the computer down. What's your name? Where you calling from?
All right, my bad, doggy. Salute. This is King of Thar out of Boston, man.
Boston, Beantown. I'm supposed to naturally hate you because I'm a New Yorker, but we gonna dead all that. What's going on? What we talking about tonight?
It's all good, bro. Hey, first of all, I want to say, man, dope channel. I've been watching it for a minute, man.
Thank you.
Dope channel, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, what I wanted to talk about tonight, man, was hip hop, man, and conscious hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think more of the conscious rappers don't start labels and don't provide any pathway for the up and coming artists, man?
I think with a lot of conscious, because we had to think about what consciousness is, because some people are conscious to their cause, right? And some people who you think are conscious wasn't really conscious. They put on a costume to get a certain audience. But when you pull back the layers of who they are, some of them is alcoholics, some of them What's going on? We got like Baby Shark in the background or something like that. That TV loud, bro.
Yeah. I got my daughter up here with me. Let me turn
shout
it
out to
down,
the
man.
shout
She
out to the
watching her
little one, but
cartoon.
yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
when they go and they try to market and promote the music, the people who have to cut the check to actually, finance the money, you say is not gonna sell. It's not going to
Okay.
it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times they get
Yeah.
discouraged and they not, and a lot of people, this business is about OPM, other people money. A lot of people don't go in their pocket and invest in stuff. They want to get the budget. I've had artists that I hit up and say, yo, let's do an indie project. And they say, what's the budget? Like, it ain't no budget. We doing this all out of pocket. Oh, I ain't getting no budget. I ain't working. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's really it. Conscious, I miss Dead Prez, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I miss Dead Prez. I wish Dead Prez was still around. I wish that type of music was still around. But again, they was on Loud Records. Loud Records folded. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So yeah, that's what I think the problem is. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what
Word.
it is.
Do you think there's still a market for that type of music? Because I mean, I'm doing my own thing right now with my music, and I'm promoting all by myself, man. And I've hit a lot of these brothers up, and I ain't got no type of response. So, do you think
it's tough though, because it's a market for everything. It's a market for people digging in their nose for an hour, and they'll have it's a Vietnamese dude singing numbers on Instagram, and he got a lot of people follow him. So it's a market for everything if somebody can make money off it. So you just have to find a way to market yourself and make money off yourself, because you have to spend money to get money back and then reinvest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers come from the D game and the dope boy game. You got to treat it the same way, but sometimes it don't come back like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the work don't come back. You might have to take a short and then do certain things. So it's a market for everything, but you just got to find your market. You got to tap in. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop, and don't take no for an answer. If you know what you're willing to do to win, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to say, yo, that ain't gonna work, this, that, and the third? And it's a market for everything. I seen corny people get get on and it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But a million people like them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, let me get some more callers in. Thank you for calling.
Word, appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Peace.
All
right, let me get some more callers in. All right, so we got 832 in the building. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Big Mix, Houston, H-Town.
H-Town. What we talking about tonight?
Yo, I want to see what you think about. Well, I'm a DJ producer. Been DJing since I was 14, producing since 19. But let me get your math on what you think the divide is, or is it a divide with the young brothers that rap now?
Mm-hmm.
Or long story short, the difference in the rap game as far as now and when we grew up.
I
come all the way from the Planet Rock era, so I'm just talking about from then to now. But yeah.
Well, I don't go that far back. I go back to the, let's say, Tribe era. EPM,
okay.
the like EPMD second album era.
Okay, I can start with you there.
Yeah.
We can build from there.
So the difference is, it's more money to be made. The difference is when you get a little older, you don't understand what some of these dudes are talking about because of the language is different, the slang is different. They have social media, they have music on demand. You can go on YouTube right now and hear and see whatever you want. So it is a difference. It is a major difference. With a lot of.
Is the difference?
Go ahead.
Is the difference negative or positive?
It's all perspective, because to me it's not it's not negative to me, because I know how to wade in the water of whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it's hot outside, I'm be outside and not sweat. You know what I'm saying? So I just think a lot of I just think a lot of older guys.
No, that's fly how you put that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be outside and not sweat. I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I just think the problem is I think a lot of older guys, the 40 and up guys.
You mean artists or consumers?
Consumer, artists, everybody. Because remember, when I looked at Melly Mel and them, and they had on spikes and that Planet Rock, and I wasn't never jacking. I'm gonna keep it real. I love Melly Mel as the lyricist, but I never wanted to dress like him. I never wanted to be like him. These dudes had perms, they had spikes on and boas and tight pants. I never wanted to dress like that. I wanted to dress like when I saw Big Daddy Kane and Rakim. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like, 100%. Yeah, I wanted to be like them. So the difference is a lot of the older guys are looking at the younger guys, and we saying, look at him, he don't wear his pants. He don't wear his pants up. He hit this, that, and the third. But then I be saying, yo, they was dressing crazy back then too. Like they was dressing wild back then. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock people for evolution, because art is art, and how could we tell people how to express their art? The only problem is too, is a lot of these dudes is on drugs, but Melly Melanin was sniffing coke, and a lot of them was started smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I just be like, yo, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But I don't be like, yo, these little dudes, I hate the new hip hop. I hate it, because I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit around and be mad. And if you listen to my playlist, it's just full of songs I like. I'm not going to be mad because these younger dudes is winning with their style of music. I just don't listen to it if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But we keep trying to change and take people back to something. Yo, we don't have dial-up no more. We don't even have cable modem. We got fiber optics, Fios now, fiber optics. You know what I'm saying? We're on 5G. So, evolution is how you grow. You know what I'm saying? That's how you grow. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I agree with you 110%.
Yeah.
But the other side is, I look at who pushing this stuff.
Oh, definitely. But the same people who was pushing it then is the same people pushing it now, though. The same people pushing it now is the same people who's pushing it then. If you look at some of these record label dudes, they've been in the music business for like 25, 30 years. Hip-hop is not that old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The hip-hop is not that old. So, hip-hop is not that old.
I mean, maybe I'm coming from a perspective of like all the negative stuff, it's been here. But like I remember Easy-E and them at first when they got on, the white dudes told them, it's all been ran by white dudes always.
Facts.
It was just a different level of consciousness, or they would be like, man, don't bring that gang stuff in here.
Well, it was balanced.
Yo, y'all rap.
It was balanced. You had different groups. You had gangster rap. You had conscious rap. You had booty rap. You had different things. Now we all got one thing, right? But at the same time, you don't have to listen to what you don't want to listen to. That's the difference between hip hop then and hip hop now. Hip hop then, we didn't have no choice. Whatever they played, we had to listen to it. Now we don't have to listen to it. We could just go make our little playlist and just listen to what we want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And they can't push nothing on me. If everybody say, yo, we smoking crack, I'm going to look around the room like, well, I ain't. So I don't care what everybody is doing. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep saying, we keep saying, yo, they pushing this on it. So don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy into it either. So, yeah, let me get some more callers in. But thank you for calling. H-Town in the building.
All right, no doubt. One.
Yep. All right. Peace. 702. I just know this is Vegas. What's going on, man? What you want to talk about tonight?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, it's a Vegas number, but I'm from the D. Another Detroit caller.
Okay, another Detroit caller. What you want to talk about tonight?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for opening up the lines, brother. I know it's a difficult task, and I appreciate you doing that. And I thank you for your content. I was just wondering. What do you think about why, if you're a young jazz musician, you still understand that if you play the piano, you should maybe look at Thelonious Monk and see if there's some things you can learn from him. Or if you play the sax, maybe you'll look at Coltrane.
Mm-hmm.
But how come with rap we don't have that same type of connection to the skill that, like, at one time MC lyricism was at its apex, and like you even had super complicated people like Organized Confusion and Chip Fu from the Fushnikins,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it started to degrade. And do you think that correlates somehow with the way young people don't necessarily look back to the past when it comes to hip hop music?
Well, hip hop is not based off love. Hip hop is based off of I'm better than you. You know, Coltrane and all of them, and you seen the art, and it was all about the art. It wasn't really about the artist. It was about the art. That, you know, him playing his horn was bigger than anything, and he never really. I don't even remember him talking. All I know was that horn. All I know is hitting play, and hearing that horn. When it comes to hip hop is dude won't even open his mouth, and he just like, yo, I'm better than you. So how do you embrace somebody who say, yo, I'm better than you and you whack and I'll burn you? So it became about bragging, boasting, ego, and everybody wants to be the best. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't it a time when it seemed like it was that way among lyricists? You know, like there was some agreement prior to maybe like the Source magazine and stuff, and as far as within the community itself, it was some agreement that Rakim, Kane, G-Rap, these guys are the best at it, and they were your bar.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the average everyday guy trying to write rhymes, he was still trying to reach a certain scientific level, skill-wise. What happened to that skill level?
Well, when you mention those names, Kane, Rakim, that's something that we're never going to see again unless we look at the reincarnation of them and the product of them, which is Nas and Jay-Z and others, you know. So at the end of it all, again, I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but I have to accept the fact that LeBron is here. He's playing right now. You know, you can't win today's games off of yesterday's point. I can't be sitting there trying to find VHS tapes trying to watch Jordan. If you want to watch basketball, you got to watch LeBron. Period. You got to watch KD. You got to watch different people. You know what I'm saying? So, again, a lot of these dudes don't know nothing about lyricists when they don't have to. They're not held responsible to learn. Like, it was a point, like, if you ask the average rapper, who's your favorite rapper? What they'll say,
you might get anything nowadays. But they'll
say Tupac. They always say Tupac, but I always say, so why you don't rhyme like him? why you rap the way you rap? So if you are influenced by somebody, what are you taking from them? What they're taking from older artists is they're trying to take the style and the personality, not the skill. Because hip hop is not about, unfortunately, it's not about skill anymore. It's about personality. You know, you got dudes setting themselves on fire. You got people doing the most and getting the attention that a person that's nice with that pen is never going to get because they don't do the most. So attention and clout chasing and doing all these things has overtaken skill, unfortunately. You know, so you got stuff that's a parody. I mean, imagine how many people was mad at Weird Al Yankovic. You know what I'm saying? I remember being young and seeing Weird Al Yankovic do Michael Jackson songs over, and he was number one. Weird Al was number one on the charts, and he was doing parody. It's the same thing, just a different genre. You can't take.
That's sad that it's become a parody.
But
it used to be one Weird Al, but all these Negroes is like Weird Al now.
Now it's a billion Weird Als, but it is what it is, you know. So hopefully I gave you some clarity on what I think. But Yeah, let me get some more callers in, man. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
All right, peace. Yeah, you know, one thing about me with hip hop, I'm not mad at the evolution of hip hop because I don't have to listen to them dudes if I don't want to. And then every now and again, believe it or not, some of the dudes you don't like, they gonna make something you like. Unfortunately, I remember I didn't want to like certain stuff, but I remember Rich Homie Quan, the Type of Way song. Yo, that song is my joint. The Type of Way. Hold on 1 second. 310, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Can you hear me, Doggie?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. What's your name? Where you calling from?
True Sinister from Carson, California.
Carson.
Long time listener. Yep, Carson.
Carson, that's where my man Clyde Carson is from, right?
No, I think he's from the Bay Area.
I always thought
Raz
Clyde
from
Carson
out
was
here.
from Carson. Wow. See, I'm sitting there saying Carson for nothing. So Bishop Lamartin's from Carson?
Yeah, Bishop Lamont,
Okay.
Razzcast, Absol, Ray J and them, you know, it's some people.
Okay. So
Here's
what
I wanted
you want to talk about tonight? Go ahead.
Yeah. On some message board, I saw a tweet where Clark Kent was talking about who shot you and how Biggie did his second verse to try to prove to Clark Kent he was a better rapper than Jay-Z. And Clark Kent maintained that he always said that Jay was better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm even hearing people saying that Jay's the one that taught Big how to not write and memorize and stuff. I'm hearing Steve say that Big say that Jay was better. Now, you're from Brooklyn, and you're older than me. I'm only 32.
Yeah,
it seems like out of nowhere, everybody started propping Jay-Z, and they're rewriting history. So I'm asking you personally, were people bigging up Jay like that when Big was around like that?
In Brooklyn?
Like, I never heard.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, we knew that Jay-Z was a force to be reckoned with from the beginning, from the originators with Jaz-O. I never heard nobody rap like that. So I was like, yo, he's super nice. You know, people know with me and Biggie is going to be a little bit biased because, you know, we grew up together. So, but I just always, Jay-Z always got them props. Jay-Z always got them props, you know. But I can't say that he taught him how to not write. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to styling, Big, when you know, unfortunately, see, this is what people don't understand with Big. Big was taken very, very early. He was taken very, very early. He came out, 94? By 97, he passed away. He got killed. He was only 3 years. So you seen the evolution of, I was a terrorist since the public school era, to, you know, who shot you. It was just a whole different person, and who knows where he would have went as far as styles and lyrically before he met his demise. And if you notice too, right, Big never rhymed the same on no beat. He never rhymed in the same style on no beat. He rhymed a different style every song. You couldn't, you know, if you go through the verses and you go through the songs, it was never the same style. Never. He didn't have a style. He rhymed to whatever the beat told him. You know what I'm saying? But now Jay-Z in Brooklyn, I'm not saying y'all knew who he was outside of Brooklyn, but in Brooklyn, Jay-Z and Clark Kent is the one who facilitated like almost every Brooklyn rapper. You had to go through Clark somehow, some way. So yeah, shout out to True Sinister for the donation. Yeah, so yeah, Jay-Z was that dude in Brooklyn. Definitely.
And all right, Doggy, have a good night, and thanks for taking my call.
No problem. All right. Yeah, so 505. I've never seen an area code before. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo.
What's good?
What up?
What's going on?
Yo, I'm calling from New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay, what you want to talk about tonight?
I just wanted to just say what's up and, you know, give you guys a point of view where I'm from and just kind of, you know, just shoot the breeze and shit, just talk shit.
All right. Well, one of the things that you wasn't supposed to do was curse. So you shoot the breeze on your time, and anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. 504. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Major calling from New Orleans.
New Orleans. Is it one word, New Orleans, or I gotta say New Orleans?
Well, you know I'm from down here, so
Okay.
we we say New Orleans.
Okay.
If you hear somebody say New Orleans, they not from down here.
No, I said New Orleans, like one word, New Orleans.
New Orleans, that'll be N-A-W. Yeah, sometimes
Exactly.
people say New Orleans.
Okay. All right. So what's going on? What you want to talk about tonight?
Basically, I like your content. I just want to throw something at you, right?
Okay.
I was watching your show a couple of weeks ago, and you were talking about the astrology kick.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I'm an astrologer, and and I understood what you were saying about, you know, you're tired of hearing other people say it's ours is ours. You like, I want it to be ours right now. I don't want it to be somebody Chinese and they saying it's ours. So I'm just gonna throw this at you.
Okay.
If would you and and this is to black people because we've been taught that it's Greek and it's this and it's that and other thing.
Facts.
But if you think about the zodiac signs, you would like if you say Leo, you would see a lion in Africa. Ain't no lions in Europe.
Facts.
You know.
Okay.
Ain't no you gonna see a scorpion on the sands of Africa before you see a scorpion in Europe. So what I'm saying is, you know, people have tried to change names. But trust, when you really like start studying and looking deep into it, like it is ours, no matter what they're trying to call it now. And the other thing, you know, it's like the whole idea. I think you said like, oh, so are you saying that a dude of the other color, if he's a Gemini and I'm a Gemini, that we the same?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that y'all are the same, but it's just even if you talk about plants that come at certain times. It's like a mind state. Somebody born in the summer is going to have a different mind state than somebody born in the winter. If you look at this political thing, you got Ice Cube, Gemini, Trump, Gemini, Kanye, Gemini, you know, so you do start to see, and even like if you look at the way they pick actors for movies, you'll see that they got certain people of certain signs playing, like they be doing that too. But I love your content, man. I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater with the spiritual stuff, because it is ours. But you just got to look a little deeper. And, you know, because you could study yoga and nobody want to hear what you got to say. But somebody else go to India for 2 weeks and now they are expert.
That's all. You know, that's all I was saying, man. Like, come on, man. We have to, you know, I'm just, my issue is just that I just feel like a lot of things with us be trendy and fads, and then everybody think they know it. And then, like I said, I be seeing girls on Facebook shuffling cards, like, let me give you a reading. Like, who qualified you to do a reading? Like, I'm confused.
And the thing is, and I'll tell you this, it's like there is a difference, and people don't get it. There's a difference between a general, a general reading that's put out for everybody versus somebody actually doing your individual chart, your birth time, your city. Like, you're going to get way more individualized, and you basically going to be looking at your astral DNA from that point. But just like, I just wanted to throw that out there, but I love your content, man.
Thank you. Nah, I mean, you know, I'm a person who's, you know, we learn something new every day. So I don't really just shun anything and say, oh, I'm not listening to that, or, you know, but somebody really would have to really give me clarity, because I just can't be listening to stuff. I'd be like, man, what you talking about, man? I don't make absolutely no sense. So the way you explained it a little bit, I mean, we could go a little deeper, but we don't got the time. Call in another day when I have a show, and we could go all the way there, and maybe, like I said, maybe you could teach me something, you know. But it is what it is, man. Thank you for calling.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro.
All right,
you
peace.
have a good.
Yeah, all right.
Bye-bye.
313, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Kobe's Boxing from Detroit.
Okay, Detroit. A lot of Detroit was going on. So what are we talking about tonight?
All right. I just want to know what's your top 5 best rappers of all time, and I want to put out mine first, though.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Got you. I got KRS-One at number 5.
Okay.
I got Cool J at number 4.
Okay.
I got Ice Cube at 3.
Okay.
I got Eminem at 2, and I got Tupac at 1.
Would you say the number 2?
I got Eminem. That's that guy, man.
You got that because you are biased. You're from Detroit. Cut it out.
No, it's bigger than that, though. Really.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds to tell me why it's bigger than that. Pause.
All right. The dude got lyrical skills. The only rapper I could say that could mess with him on lyrical skills is Rakim. So just that alone really puts that guy up there, man.
You never heard Pharoah Monch before?
No, who was that?
You never heard Pharoah Monch before? So this is what I'm going to do. Before I give you my list, right? I want you to look up Pharoah Monch, right? And listen to a song called Behind Closed Doors. I just look up Pharoah Monch, but listen to Behind Closed Doors. And then I could give you a list. Roscos.
Okay.
So you know who Roscos is, right?
I heard the name, but
bro, do you ever left Detroit? You ain't never leave Detroit before, right?
No, listen. You can name guys like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane.
No, but there's people who came after them who carried on tradition. See, that's one thing about me. I love that time. I love that era. But it is people who who did their thing, and we gotta respect that. It's dudes rapping. Common is nicer than Eminem to me. I like Common. I think Common is nicer than Eminem. You know who Common is, right?
Yeah, most definitely. I got him.
And you said another name. Most Def is nicer than Eminem. Facts. Most Def?
Not too familiar with him. I heard the name. I know the guy from movies, but lyrically, I don't know him like that.
You don't know Most Def? Oh,
I know
man.
him, but I don't know his music like that, man.
All right, so look up Black Star, anything Black Star. Anything okay. Black Star. Then you could look up Most Def. So this is your homework. I'm giving you an assignment. I'm not giving you my top 5. I'm going to give you an assignment. Look up Most Def, MOSDEF. Look up Black Star and look up Pharoah Monch. That's it. That's it. And we'll have another show, and you make sure you call back in, and you're gonna be like, yo, yeah, you know. But salute to Eminem. He could rap. His content is not for me. I don't
check
like
it out though, right?
About. Go ahead.
Going beyond him being a lyricist, he also has a certain personality, a certain type of flair. It's a spunk to Eminem. It ain't quite like Tupac, but it's like an attitude where he really is coming at you.
I don't know. I don't listen to Eminem. That I never really heard. I never seen no personality from him. Seriously,
wow.
I've seen. I rather watch paint dry than to think about his. It is what it is, family. But let me get some more callers in. Thank you for calling. But yo, do your homework. You gotta do your homework and call back.
I got you.
Or hit me on Instagram or whatever. Doggie Diamonds. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, peace. Yep. 610. What's your name? Where you calling from? Oh, I gotta hit the button first. 610. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Sir Memphis, man. Out of that Pennsylvania, man.
Oh, PA. All right. So, what we talking about tonight?
Man, I wanted to ask you, brother, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. But I seen something, man, that broke my heart, man. I seen Fat Joe do an interview with Benny the Butcher, man. Have you seen that interview?
I don't watch Fat Joe interviews. I don't think they're I don't think they're good, so I don't watch Fat Joe interviews.
Yeah, well, I've been down. I'm born into this hip hop stuff, right? From the funk music, you dig? So,
okay.
So I always liked Fat Joe, man. But
Fat Joe, the artist, is incredible. Fat Joe, the interviewer, is not good. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Some people like him or whatever. I don't think he's good, but
After you hear this shit, you might not even like him as an artist no more, bro.
Yeah, but don't curse though, because I like what you're saying, so I don't want to hang up on you. But don't curse. So what did Fat Joe do or say?
Man, I guess what they call a Freudian slip, perhaps. He was doing an interview and he was talking about a record executive from probably either Warner Music Group or whatever, or Atlantic, probably about in the early 2000s. and he said exactly that he said I used to sit on his lap. That's exactly what he said. I used to sit on his lap, and then he cleaned it up. He's like, oh no, I didn't. I don't know why I said that, but I mean, I've said shit I didn't mean before. I usually said something like, oh yeah, you really got a fat, or you know what I mean, something like, you know what I mean, like, but not on some tip like, oh I used to sit on his lap.
All right,
come on, bro.
That's definitely not gonna make me go look at it even more, but at the same time, yeah, that's a bit much. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. Nothing, absolutely nothing surprises me. Nothing.
Well, dog, you've been firsthand with the business, man. I'm on the outside looking in as a fan, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen it, I'm like, not Fat Joe, man. You know, down here in Philly, man, we love him so much, man. And after that, right there, man, I can't have no more love for the brother. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, family. Thank you for calling in.
On a greater note, though, I haven't heard you speak on this dude, the so-called black militia dude that's running around here. I don't know if you are familiar with the topic.
The NFAC dude.
Dig.
I didn't really have enough information about him, and also what I like to do is I like to watch dudes and give him some time before I judge him. So I didn't really see or get enough information about him and what he was doing. And again, to me, journalism is really, really, doing your due diligence and studying. I don't just come out of the blue and be like, well, he did that, because I don't know him. He didn't do enough for me to know anything. So, it is what it is.
Well,
so, go ahead.
I seen DJ Jazzy Jeff say that he definitely stole his DJ set.
Oh, wow.
And when I heard the DJ set, I'm like, yo, that sound like a set. And like I said, I'm down by law with the hip hop, so I'm like, that sound like DJ Jazzy Jeff. Then I seen him on like Twitter or something, basically calling out the dude Grandmaster, like where he come from, how he even get in the community.
Yeah, I mean, but
so that's just taking like a DJ.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, yeah. So thank you for calling in, family.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Yeah, let me take another few callers before I go. I just decided to come on and just chat it up with y'all tonight. I'm tired. I'm really like physically tired. I've been working very, very hard. I've been on here with y'all all week. So shout out to y'all for joining me, man. Shout out. I see people saying stuff in the chat room, but I don't know what y'all talking about. So call in and tell me what y'all talking about. 347, that's local. Here we go. I know you in New York, so what we talking about tonight?
Oh yeah, it was good. It's Jay Indigo.
Okay, what we talking about tonight?
I wanted to ask you two questions. It was just one about that era with DMX, man, when he came out. With Is Dark and Hell Is Tight, and well, his three albums, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, and then there was X. That last album sold 7 million. I don't hear nobody talk about that.
Oh, I never knew that. Honestly, I really never knew that. I don't really know what happened with DMX. I think some of his outside demons started overshadowing his actual skill and talent, because remember, DMX was being set up to be the next big movie star. He definitely was a great artist, but he wasn't a great actor, but he acted well enough to get movie roles. So I don't know what happened, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. DMX is. I'm happy to see DMX fat. If that makes any sense, I'm happy to see DMX fat, because when you're fat, that means that he's just not on drugs, and that that makes me happy. Like, you know what I'm saying, that makes me happy. But what else you wanted to talk about besides the DMX thing?
Oh, I wanted to ask you about Cameron, man. Cameron, 2002 to like 2007. That that Come Home With Me, Purple Haze era, man.
I never was big on Purple Haze the way I was Come Home With Me. Come Home With Me, yo, it's a song called the title track. Welcome to New York City.
Yeah.
Hey Ma, of course. Old Boy.
Yeah.
And I loved this song called Let's Get Away with the girls singing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I love that song. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of my favorite. That's a Aretha Franklin song. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
definitely,
love that.
definitely.
But Cameron is
Are you,
definitely an innovator. He's definitely a trendsetter, and I don't know what happened to Cam either. You know, but then again, we be expecting a lot out of these artists, and they gave us a lot. And sometimes we just have to.
yeah, sure.
Sometimes we just have to respect what they gave us, you know what I'm saying, and
Yep.
go back and listen. You know, we be holding these artists to like this, you know, they like, you know, because I want to say this. I'm gonna let you go, family, but stay listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some other callers in.
Mm-hmm.
Daydreaming, that's the name of it. All right, hold on one second. 863. What's your name? Where you calling from? I've lost my train of thought. 863.
Yeah, Dane Dara, Bull City, Durham, North Carolina.
Durham. Okay, what's going on, bro? What you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, first just want to thank you for the opportunity to talk.
No problem.
I have like a little statement or idea on my mind, so to speak. Who would your ghetto cabinet be? You know what I'm saying? Just picking like 5 out of anybody in, let's say, black, melanated, however you want to say, America. Mm-hmm. Who would you pick? Can I give my 5? I would say the president, vice president, secretary of
defense.
We'll say treasury, the money. Then we'll say war, you know what I'm saying, defense. And what's one other thing?
Okay.
We'll just rock with them 4.
Okay.
I'm going to say for the president,
go ahead.
I'm going with Farrakhan.
Okay.
Farrakhan run the nation, everybody else run their mouth.
Okay.
For the vice president, I'm going with Pee Wee Kirkland. You know what I'm saying?
Pee Wee Kirkland?
He survived. He one of the king of kings. He survived.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Whether you want to talk about Dr. York, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, going, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else got took out. Son survived. You know what I'm saying? For defense, I'm going with the great war general 50 Cent. Nobody
50
wore
Cent,
like my guy. You know?
50 Cent.
For defense.
But 50 Cent lost. He got shot 9 times. I don't know if I want my war general to get caught slipping. But go ahead.
That's real.
Go ahead.
But he's still here.
Yeah.
He's still here, and you can't deny the money. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They say when you want to go to war, you got to have what? The bread.
Okay.
He got that. You know what I'm saying? So for the secretary, let's say the treasury, I'm gonna go with my last pick. We're gonna put Michelle in there. I feel like she's gonna know what to do with the money. She from South Side, you know what I'm saying? She done seen it all.
Wow, you wild. All right, yeah. What you smoke tonight?
You know what I'm saying? Just a little encouragement.
Okay. So, all right, if we gonna go for president, he said Malcolm got shot too. Yeah, Malcolm is dead. It's not a good example in the chat room. But if we gonna go for president, I don't know if one person could lead a nation of people. I don't know about that. You know, because people have different policies and people have different things going on. You know what I'm saying? But if you said Farrakhan, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't really opposed to that. You know, if we could remove the religion, you know, aspect of it, maybe vice president. Man, I don't know. This is tough, man. I can't do this list, man. I can't do this list, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this. But Farrakhan, I definitely, you know, he's his leader. You know, I'm not mad at some people religious ideologies. I don't agree with everything, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let me get some more callers in, man. But shout out to Farrakhan. All right.
Hey man, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Big up Doggie Diamonds.
No problem. Yeah, we out of here. All right.
How y'all say it?
Yeah. Yo, he said book Brooklyn. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, he definitely he did a little but shout out to the minister. I think if I was to pick Farrakhan, I wouldn't make him president. I definitely would make him counsel to whoever ran it. So when we had a president, he definitely would be the counsel to the president. You know what I'm saying? Because Farrakhan put in his work, and I think a lot of problem is, again, he put in his work. He been around for a long time, and let's we ain't gotta keep the heat on him, like what because a lot of times people are like, yo, what you doing, yo, he been around longer than a lot of us, but I wasn't even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Unknown person, not answering the phone. Don't even try it. We not even doing that. Unknown person, come on, unblock your number and I'll pick up. But all that unknown person, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We not even doing that. But you said Farrakhan can't handle Chicago, let alone the country. I mean, what is there to handle in Chicago? I mean, that's a whole touchy subject, because why does he have to handle Chicago? He's not the president. Why can't the OGs and the gangsters and all the people who instilled all of that in them handle Chicago? I think that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Obama couldn't handle Chicago anyway. He's from Chicago too. 817. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is James from Texas.
Texas. All right. What's going on? What we talking about tonight?
Man, I'm just calling in, man, to just congratulate you on the show and support that you continue to have our people, bro.
Yo, I thank you, man. But you gotta Texas. All right, let me. Who's the most underrated artist in Texas? I'm gonna give you two, but you give me your two.
The most underrated artist in Texas. That's deep. You know what I'm saying? I got a long history with this, so I can't even really tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm gonna tell you my favorite. My favorite is Zero.
Okay.
And Devin the Dude.
Now, see, there you go. Now, Devin, I definitely would agree with that. But, I mean, it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that I could go with. I don't even like Bun B. You could go with Bun.
But he's not underrated. He's not underrated. Bun B gets his props.
I think so, as far as the MC, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but he gets his props, though. He gets his props. I think Zero don't get them props. Like, Dude is nice. Zero is nice. And I like Devin. I think, man, Devin is incredible. But I don't think that they are, they don't get that commercial appeal that Bun B might get, and even Paul Wall and Mike Jones got more than Zero. Zero is crazy to me. I like Zero.
Right.
I
see what you're saying. You talking about the 2000 era, but I go all the way back to the beginning of hip hop. So
he's at the beginning of hip hop.
So you know who this is, right?
Nah, who is this?
This is James with Pan African Design.
Oh, what's going on? I got on your hat, man. What's going on? You kind of
right.
Okay.
So yeah, I always watch. You know what I'm saying, when I'm working or whatever. So I was just you don't hardly have the lines open, so I was just calling in, man, to say thank you, bro.
Give them your information so they can get this hat.
This ain't the time.
I gotta do that. I gotta do that because you are a black clothing maker and clothing designer, and that's all I wear. So if I could get on here and wear Ray-Bans or wear Versace's sometimes, I definitely could big you up. Because I don't know if you know, I wear these hats all the time. I always wear your stuff, mad interviews. So just do that for me. That's what I want you to do. Give them where they could get these hats from, because you got all types of flavors, jackets and everything. Give them that for me.
Okay. So this is James with Pan African Designs. We sell hats. We sell all kinds of apparel from the womb to the tomb, as far as like children's apparel, and all the way adult apparel. We got accessories as far as flags, hats, small flags, and pretty much just it's a plethora of stuff that I've been collecting over the last. I think we've been in business for over 8 years now. So everybody go over there and go check it out. You can either use HeyWooApparel.com or PanAfricanDesigns with an S.com.
Let me
go
give
check us out.
Can you see me on the screen? You can see me on the screen?
Yeah. I had to go outside because I didn't want the the screen to echo.
Let me give you one deeper. Look at my mouse pad.
I can't do it right now, dog.
Okay,
I'm outside.
well they
I'm
can
not
see.
even...
All right, well they can see that this is the Pan-African Design mouse pad. This is what I use.
Holy smoke! I didn't even know you had that.
Yeah, you sent me. Nah, y'all gave me a nice care package. So no, this is real, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? PanAfricanDesigns.com. That's all they got to do. I can't get to the link right now, y'all. But I put it in I put it as the first comment, but yeah, nah, this is my mouse pad. I have the other one is over there. Like, nah, this is not fake. You know what I'm saying? This is not fake.
So, bro, my apologies because we supposed to got you some of the newer stuff that we got out, but we still working on it. I just want I'm always trying to get stuff going right, bro.
Nah, I know how it goes.
I know you got callers calling in. I don't want to hold you up, but I'm definitely going to get with you on Facebook on the DM so we can try to get everything together.
No, definitely. Like I said, y'all gave me a lot of stuff, and I wear it as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wear. So it's PanAfricanDesigns.com, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I see it right here. So yeah, I went and found the URL because you can't say link with these people because they're gonna say pause. But I found the URL myself. There you go. I put it in the chat room right there. So if whoever want to go check that out, they could do that. And yo, bro, I holla. Yeah, hit me on the DM on Facebook.
All right, indeed.
All right, peace. Yeah, so yeah, now that's my guy right there. They definitely sent me like a lot of care packages. If you've seen many of my interviews, you see me with this hat on. I got the mouse pad. Any black clothing designer who send me clothes, I definitely I like to support. If I could wear these, these pilgrims and European stuff, I definitely could wear our people. And I got my own clothing. I don't even be wearing my own clothes. I be wearing everybody else's stuff. But yeah, PanAfricanDesigns.com. So, all right, before I go, let me take another caller. 315. 315, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace.
Peace, what's going on?
Peace, big bro. This is brother Sharif N.I.O. Bay. Actually, I'm just hitting you up, brother, giving you a shout, Doggie Diamonds. I'm shouting you out on behalf of Finally Focused Films and my brother Taj Mahal. You know Taj?
Yes, I do know Taj. Yeah. You said your name is what? So you sound like you're supposed to have been saying Islam to me, right? Or am I bugging?
Islam, that's right.
Okay, all right.
Man, Islam.
So my thing is this, right? This is how I like to deal with people. Whatever your walk of life is, whatever your faith is, I definitely, you could greet me with that. I'm going to give it right back. So Islam to you.
Islam, dear brother. Yes, sir. Praise the Lord. I'm actually the upstate New York representative of the Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated. I'm the Grand Sheik in this area, Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse. I'm about to say I know you from Syracuse because of Taj. Yeah. So ain't you supposed to have been sending me some clothes too?
Yeah, absolutely. We got our web series, the Young Gods, Young Gods web series. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
absolutely.
What you want to talk about tonight? What's going on?
Real quick, the whole thing with Cube, right? And to me that was the whole Kansas City Shuffle situation. Where a lot of our people are focused on whether Cube sold out or whether he didn't, this, that, and the third. In my honest opinion and humble opinion, we're looking in the wrong place.
Okay.
You're talking about, our brother who, or no, let's take it back. You're talking about an administration that issued an executive order saying that literally speaking about racism is anti-American. And they're adopting or considering or talking about or allegedly adopting a plan by a brother to address systemic racism. Man, it's pandering. That's hot. That's Hillary's hot sauce in the purge, pandering.
So you're in opposition of Ice Cube.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that we're looking in the wrong direction. Our people.
Got you.
We need to be looking at the hypocrisy of the administration. They're just straight up and down. It's wild disrespectful. The man issued an executive order saying that the federal government, through the Office of Management and Budget, is no longer going to fund or finance anti-racism training at the federal level. And then openly said that speaking about racism is anti-American. So speaking about racism is the new McCarthyism. Think about that.
So where could we, when people say things, where can we find the information that you're telling us right now so we could verify that?
Oh, wow. You can, if you Google right now, Google Trump, all you have to do is Google these words: Trump, executive order, racism training. Just Google it right now and you'll see it pop up. It's all over the place.
Trump,
now my personal opinion, I don't think Trump was smart enough to come up with that. I think that came from his advisor, Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller is a true European crusader.
Got you. Pence. Pence. I always was like kind of shook of Pence. But you know what's funny, right? When we deal with politics, is us in America.
Yes, sir.
We are in trouble. Our people are in trouble because we either go for Trump, and we're taught by mainstream media to dislike him, and we get all these issues of why we shouldn't like him. But when we dig up the things with Biden and Kamala, whoa,
yes, sir,
they did a job on us.
Can I share something, brother?
Go ahead.
Like one of the things that I think you know enough about the organization or about the Moorish movement to know that it's both religious and civic.
Facts.
So a big part of what we do is dealing with politics. Nationality determines political status. That being said, a lot of our people, sadly, we announce our own ignorance when we start talking about politics in the political game, right? Watch this. Every single elected seat in this country is local, with the exception of the presidency. So, a lot of times we encourage ourselves or encourage each other to not participate because we're looking at the presidential election.
Yeah, we only care about the one election, but the local election,
politics is
the
local.
judges,
Politics
the DAs, a lot of them could get voted out, and people don't know that.
Now, I'm gonna show you how easy. I'm gonna show you how powerful what your statement is. Right? I'm gonna give you a little bit of history. Give everybody a little bit of history. Back in the '60s, what did you have with the civil rights movement? You had white flight. All the Europeans got up out of the city, moved out to the suburbs, took the money with them. You know what you see? You already know what you see now in the past 15, 20 years. In every urban center in America, the Europeans are coming back. Why? Yes. Here's why. They're coming back to try to retake the urban centers because as a result of what they did, our people outnumber them in the urban centers. If we understood that and had a political maturity, we could organize and mobilize votes behind our issues, being issues-based, and then block voting, and guess what you have? Overnight, you own the urban centers. They're trying to dilute the urban centers and regain the political power or regain the political upper hand.
So when you say urban centers, what is that for the people who might not know what that is? I'm not even going to act like I know what that is.
No problem. Let's take Syracuse, New York. New York. You've got the urban center, which is Syracuse metropolitan.
Okay.
Then you have the suburbs.
Okay.
You have the suburbs. You have all this, and that's where all the Europeans.
You're talking about like the city areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
The inner city.
Inner city. I was going to say that word.
Inner city. Nowadays, the language of art that the status quo uses is urban. When they say urban, they're talking about us.
Got you.
In the metro area. So we outnumber in just about every urban center. We now outnumber Europeans.
Could I ask you? Can you clarify if you know what is the census about?
Okay, this is what the census is about. Now, when you hear people talk about the electoral college and electorates, that's what the census is really about. The census is like a citizenship inventory. So the government knows population densities so that monies at the federal level or federal financing can be allotted based on population density. So when we don't participate, follow me, when we don't participate, what we're literally saying is that there are no people in this area, so no money flows there. Now remember, this money is not grant money per se. This money is not handout money. This money is money that the taxpayers paid for. It's already your money.
Wow.
See?
So a lot of times
it's already your money.
So a lot of times when you hear us say, "Oh, I ain't taking place in no census," them census people keep knocking. They better get out of here. They're making a mistake, is what you're saying.
A big, huge mistake. Huge mistake. Remember, see, our people, we've been socialized through terrorism. We've been socialized out of being politically active, out of being civically responsible. You see what I'm saying? And so we treat government like a social services program. We treat government like welfare when government is a business partner at the most. But really, what a government is your employee. You understand? If so what do we do? A city or a municipality is like a pot of public money that you pay into. And government is the people that you've elected either through participation or even non-participation to manage your money. You understand? So when you don't participate, then your money still gets managed, but you don't have a hand or a say in how it gets managed. See, in other words, what we do when it relates to government, it's like us going to the store and putting our money on the counter to buy the milk and leaving the store without the milk.
We treat the census people like Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Say it again, brother.
We treat the census people like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Word is bond. Word is bond. But we treat government, and it's bad because, see, this is why the old European Italian lady is screaming her head off at the Common Council meetings because of the pothole in front of her house.
Yes.
She's following her money. She knows that her tax dollars have paid for it to be fixed 20 times over already.
We don't go to no
we
town
don't follow
hall
our
meetings.
money.
Yeah, we don't go to no town hall meetings. We don't do none of that.
Nah. Well, that's another reason socially we don't get the respect we deserve or should have, because we don't follow the return on investment. It's like somebody sticking us up so much that we just give him the money. He don't pull a gun out no more.
Yeah. So systematically they've done so much to us.
Yes, sir.
How could they gain our trust?
Well, I never. Well, you mean how can government gain our trust?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we don't want to deal with them because of what they done to us. So, so you understand where the disconnect came from, right? It's like, well, they did this, they did that, but we don't understand branches of government. We just say government. Once you say government, if it ain't going to get some food stamps or some Medicaid or something, we not dealing with them,
brother. It's because we don't know how. We have the wrong relationship. Most of us don't even know what government does. You see what I'm saying? So we, just like being a father to your household, right, and being a father to your children, there's no options. You got to do that if you're going to be a man, right? Being civically engaged in your community is like social fatherhood. We don't have a choice. You see what I'm saying? And we have to treat it that way. So the first thing we do, to quote a Lord Tariq lyric, 848, get your $1 million bail, then scrape the plate and make $1 million sale. In other words, know the game you're in. But you're already in the game, so know the game, right? You pay tax dollars. I don't care if you're on welfare. You're now a conduit for tax for monies to get paid, which means you have skin in the game.
Gotcha.
And so we have to now act like it. Now, that being said, right, listen, we don't have to get government to trust us. And you know what I'm saying? What we have to do is play the game so that the person on the other side of the table is our brother or sister. Instead of fight the power, you got to be the power.
Got you. All right. So, one day we got to give them your name one more time.
Yes, sir. This is Brother Sharif Anayil Bey, Moorish Science Temple of America, and Ali's Men, the Moorish American Research Society. That you can find us right on Facebook, alismen.com, or you can find me on the gram, Sharif Bey. I'm your brother.
There's another Sharif Bey, right? Or
there's a few.
Okay, because I know
I'm the Sharif Bey in the debate circles.
For real?
Yes, sir. The one that debated. I'm the one that debated Brother Reggie back in 2016 at Harvard.
Wow. You actually You put on a good show. Wow, you are that Sharif Bey. Okay, because I'm like, hold on, is this the Sharif Bey that I know from Sinetta TV? Okay, you are.
Yes,
So,
sir. That's me. That's
wow,
me. Yes,
wow,
sir.
yo,
Yes,
thank you for calling. No, yeah, so I want to definitely just hit me on. I need a way to get in contact with you. I think I have your number, the 315. So I'm gonna shoot you.
that's me, bro. That's my direct line.
I'll shoot you a text later on, because I definitely want you to come on, back on, and us to talk about more stuff because I like different perspectives and yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, though, shout out to you too, because you definitely your showmanship game is off the hook though. You know what I'm saying? Even with the debate, I was like, even if I don't listen to him, the way he, you had it down pat. You know what I'm saying? You had it down pat, and you had all the morals was there for you. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
yes,
so
sir.
that's
yes,
what
sir.
it is, man. Islam to you, and I'm gonna shoot you a text
Islam,
later.
good brother.
All right, peace.
For sure, no doubt.
All right, yo.
Peace.
Yo, that's dope. Wow, that's Sharif Bey. I didn't even know that was Sharif Bey. That's dope. You never know who's gonna call in. You never know who's listening. Yeah, brother Reggie. You know what's funny? Brother Reggie could have won that debate, but Reggie is a researcher, and I don't think, and this is no disrespect to him, I think Reggie is a good researcher. I don't think he's a good orator. So the problem with that was when he had to articulate certain points, he doesn't articulate as well as he can find the point. But now you have to find a way to convey the message to the people, and I don't think he's good at that. Not too many people have the talent to research and convey it to you. So I think that's where Reggie lacks, so that's just my opinion, but yeah, we got all types of different people calling in. But yo, man, I've been on here for a little minute. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna take one last caller, and yeah. All right, 808, you the last caller for tonight, man. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, man? My name's OTG. I'm calling from Philadelphia. How are you?
Billy in the building. Okay, what do you want to talk about tonight?
I seen I have all there. First, I want to say shout out for your information last night with MC8.
Okay.
That was a good interview, you know what I mean? And then I want to talk about, I seen the last brother you had on there talking about the Moors and different things with the government.
Okay.
And I just want to put my 2 cents in on that if I could.
Go ahead. By all means.
Okay. So I feel like the real problem that the black community has is that we don't organize. Okay. We're only 12.7% of the voting power in America right now, 14% of the total population. So therefore, if we don't ever organize, every time we have a leader come up or somebody say anything, even when you talk about today, when people talk about Malcolm X, the first thing people do is start talking about the Nation of Islam and how he split and how it was this. We never actually get to a core point because it's always some tearing down of the black man happening. So
but
I understand all these.
I pretty much know where you're going with this, if I may. I think the issue is we're not organized because we're not we always think about what divides us and not what brings us together. So a lot of times, we pick each other apart before we say, yo, why we here? So we can all come somewhere for a cause, but if you have on a Lakers jersey and I think that my team is better, I forgot what we even got there for because we let little petty differences separate us. We just don't come together for the cause and stick to the cause. Like, all right, we could argue later. It's almost like when you go out with your woman. You might disagree on something, but we know publicly we're never going to argue. We're never going to bicker in public. We wait till we get home, and then we're going to have it out. But in the street, I might not agree with something you said to somebody, but I'm always going to have your back in the street. I think our issue is that we're taught to just always go at each other. So a lot of times, if I disagree with anything, I mean, look at my comments sometimes. My comments is people just, they don't agree with, I have on shades, and they don't take nothing from our build. They don't care about the build. They just say, "Oh, I hate your shades," or "I want to listen to you, but it's too much advertisement on the screen, so I'm not gonna listen." And my thing is, if I don't put advertisement up, how am I supposed to survive? I'm doing this pro bono. I don't get paid to do this. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do for a living, so I have to find a way to sell my merch and do other things to survive. But it's nothing that you can do with people always going to find something negative. So when I look at people, I don't look at you and say, "Oh, yo, look at his sneakers," or "Yo, look at his haircut," or whatever. "Yo, what you here for?" "Yo, we here for such and such." "Yo, let's get that popping." We worry about all that other stuff later. You know what I'm saying? And our thing is, we just always let petty stuff supersede the greater good of what brings us together. So me, I'm going to look for what we got in common opposed to what we disagree on or what we don't agree on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to disagree and don't agree. That's the same thing. But I'm going to look at, this what we got in common. This what we doing. You know what I'm saying? This what brought us here for. Because it's almost like going into war with your soldiers and turn around and shooting your army. That's what I see us doing. So now
we do it every day, and it's a byproduct of white supremacy still following us
but if we
through
know
the years,
that,
you know what I mean?
But if we know that, there's a saying, if you know better, you do better. We know that. We know this already. We know that. But we still keep going down the same road and regurgitating stuff that we know better than. Look, if you know eating this type of food makes you throw up, you're not gonna keep eating it. That's that. But we eat the food and throw up and say change the food. No, don't eat that food. There's other food to eat. So for me, again, people that I don't get along with, people that I can't mesh with, people that I can't have a relationship with for different reasons, I just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit around beefing with people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't do it. I'd be like, yo, whatever. I don't got no time for all that. I'd rather just deal with people who I got, something in common with. But I get what you're saying. But let me.
Because that's what's really. That's just. I just want to say that's really what's happening right now. Because when you look at this whole voting conversation, they pretty much have alienated the straight black man's voice out of the conversation. So all that you see is just different people who want to be leaders, different people who want to have a position in certain places, coming out being spokespeople for the black community. And then you got all the people on the ground saying that's not the issues, that's not the issue. So we're so divided that, we're able to be picked off from afar because we stand in little small sections. You know what I mean? Five guys over here trying to say one thing, 4 people over here trying to say another thing. And what it looks like is every election, we just end up looking a whole mess, not getting anything until we actually decide to unite and work together. That's why I think a lot of people should just start looking into black nationalism, which just basically puts black people first. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you know what I mean? You could be all of these other things, but first, what you're trying to do is just get the black neighborhood, the black family, and work together as black people, because before somebody knows that you're from Africa or somebody knows that you're from Jamaica, when they see you walking across the street, they just know you're a black person. And then all of those things come following in their mind after that. So until we could start to get those things out of the way, I think we're going to forever be divided. That's all I really want to say.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. So, yeah.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right.
Man.
Peace. So what I want to say is, and I agree, one of the main problems that we all have, and you have to learn how to curb it, is ego. Like, I never want to be the most intelligent person in the room. I want to be able to come in the room and add on to intelligence. But I don't want to be the most intelligent person in the room, even though I consider myself to be an intelligent person. But if I'm the most intelligent person in the room, who am I going to learn from? So I want to come in the room and have different minds and different, people that could teach me stuff. And when you got ego, people want a following. That's why if you look at all social media, if you look at everything dealing with us, it's all about what? It's all about a following. Everybody wants a following. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. But where are you leading us to? Because when you follow somebody, they're taking you somewhere. So if I follow you and this is all you do, I follow you and all you do is eating pizza every day. If I don't want to see you eat pizza no more, I'm going to unfollow you. But you got people following people and they don't even know what they're following them for. And they feel like, they're following them because everybody else is doing it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when we looking at people, this boosts their ego because they think they have a following. But what are you giving? You're not giving anything. So one thing that I like to give people, is, I don't want to say hope. I like to give people, I don't know who keep calling me, man, but you just better chill because I ain't answering. I don't like to give people hope. I like to make people believe or know that you can do whatever. No, you going to. For example, right before I go, is this guy in the gym, and I can see he's well over 300 pounds, and I showed him an old picture of me and I was talking to him and all that. And I said, yo, bro, man, you ain't got no choice. You got to do it or you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? I said, I know that sound harsh, but I know, you got to do what you got to do or you're going to die. And also, while you in here, if you don't mind, I'm going to come, kick you in your ASS every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come make sure that you on point. I'm going to come, make sure you doing what you got to do. He said, yo, I need that. So I didn't look at him like, yo, you sloppy dude. Yo, look, I lost weight. Yo, you need to just stand the third. I was like, nah, yo, you got to do it, man. You got to. I did it. This is what you could do. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all got some different dialogue going on in the chat room. I don't even know what's happening in there. I'm looking in the chat room like, what are they talking about? But yo, man, I'm tired. Tomorrow is completely my day off. I am chilling. I don't think I'm going live. I don't think I'm doing anything. I know that I am tired. I went to the gym twice a week from Sunday to Wednesday. I mean, twice a day from Sunday to Wednesday. And I went 6 days. So tomorrow, I gotta chill tomorrow. I just gotta chill and just relax. But shout out to everybody in here. Shout out to Sharif Bey for calling in. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to all the donators. Shout out to all the people who sending cash apps or whatever. I should answer this phone call live on air. Matter of fact, I feel like being an idiot.
Slam. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
This is what happens. This is what I deal with. Hold on. Hold on. This is what I deal with. Hold on. I don't even think I could answer it. I couldn't answer it fast enough. This is what I deal with. This is why I don't like to put, public numbers out, because then they start calling and being idiots. You know what I'm saying? But, slam. What are we doing? Leave me alone. Go to sleep. It's Saturday morning. No, Sunday morning now. You know what I'm saying? Don't you got church in the morning when you up on the phone playing with me? You know what I'm saying? But yo, get them. Oh, yo, why people keep calling me? I don't even know who this is. Hold on. Hold on. Hello.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello. They call me like 10 times and then hang up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm still producing the Gangsta Chronicles. Yeah, still working on that. It just started up again, so we got some little kinks to iron out and all that. But it is what it is, yo. This person keep calling me. We gonna try one more time. You gonna see me bark on somebody live. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Doggie Diamonds, is it you?
Who is this?
It's a watcher from Mexico right now. He's watching your show. I like the way that you're talking. It's really interesting points, you know?
Okay, so you called me like 5 times to tell me that?
Oh, it's because, since I'm from Mexico, the dialling is kind of weird. Sometimes the calls can get through, it's the third war thing.
I'm sorry. Can't do it. And you might have made me run up some minutes just now. You calling me from Mexico. Stop calling me, man. Yo, man, I gotta go, man. Holler at y'all later on. Yo, man, I gotta go. I'll holler at y'all later on. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Oh, boy. How you calling me from Mexico, but you not calling me on Skype? You calling me, how you got that number? Man, they lying. That's a bill collector or something like that, man. He about to call and ask me for some money or something like that. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me nothing in the chat room. You either call in or you could, when you hit that super chat, you could put your thing in there. I'm not gonna answer nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't have it is what it is. But yeah, the Gangsta Chronicles is back up. Make sure y'all watch the show. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Again, I am out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. How long have I been on here? I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. Nobody's gonna watch all of this. So salute to y'all, man. I am out of here. Let me get out of here. And I gotta do something with tech support. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gone.